got Kaash Paige in the building. What's up?
Hey,
you stay lit, bro. Like, you be on 10. What do you do in the mornings?
Oh man, I feel like first thing I do, of course, wake up, brush my teeth, and I put a Neutrogena mask on my face and take a shower.
Skincare routine. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes the skin, it get bad when you traveling or just like you already know, like it be acting up. So I just be like, damn, like I got to keep my face looking cute. So I just got to put that on. I put on meditation frequencies, and sometimes I work out. It's a hit or miss for sure. But yeah,
I'm trying to figure out where this energy comes from. Like, is it in the shower? Like, wait, you be listening to music in the mornings?
Yeah, or just be like, I be creating my own little songs in the shower, or just like whenever I get up and I sweat. I just be turned. I don't know why. It just be going through my body sometimes.
Oh my God. Just say swag surf. You be swag surfing in the mornings?
Hell yeah. I got this song. I don't need nobody else to swag surf. I'm doing that on myself.
Yeah. Okay, so let's talk a little bit because I've watched some of your interviews. Obviously you from Triple D, so I know about you, you know what I mean? But you said you used to throw parties. So tell me what a Kaash Paige party was like.
Oh, so I used to go by Cash My Checks. And that's still my Twitter name, but it's just like a whole different alter ego. Like Cash My Checks is on the we got the drink, we got the smoke, like literally a party like that is insane. Like it's crazy because I still got videos on my Snapchat of all my parties. But we would just rent out like these ranch houses or these like cribs, take all the furniture out and just pack it out. Literally.
So what's the craziest party you've had?
I threw this party whenever I graduated called Back from the Dead Part 2. And it was during Halloween.
Was it a Halloween party?
Yeah, it was a Halloween party. So it's like coming in there looking like Michael Myers. Like it was crazy. It was crazy. And we had rented out a ranch house for it. And people was getting their cars stuck in the mud, shoes dirty. Like it was wild, bro. We broke a table.
Low key, where was that party? Because I was at a ranch. Hold on. I was at a ranch. Okay, we gotta talk after this because I feel like I may have been at that party low key. But that's crazy. So you Cash My Checks, and like you used to what did you do? Did you get the people? Did you do the flyers? Did you pick?
Yeah, it was okay. So I had it was me and a group of boys or whatever. Okay. We all went to different schools, so we would kind of just gather up people. I'll gather people from Timberview. They'll gather up people from Summit and Mansfield and so many different schools, and we'll just always come together and put this flyer together, and we'll charge 5 and 10 after 10.
Got it.
But we let 20 girls in for free, if they're there, it was just crazy. Yeah. It's just crazy. Just to even think about that, the fact that used to be my life is just wild. Because it's I still want to get into that. I want to start throwing more parties.
I was just about to ask when the next Kaash Paige party.
Honestly, I want to throw one this summer. I want to throw one in the middle of Dallas and Houston.
Oh wow.
That's nice. Some crazy, because I feel like everybody will be there, especially keeping it in the middle, and it's a Texas thing, but I want artists to perform at it too. So I don't know. I just feel like it's about getting my mind right for that and just trying to put that together. But just throwing regular parties, that's easy as
That's easy. Yeah. It'd be lit. Yeah. You got to have the right playlist though and the right DJ. Because sometimes you come in these parties and be like, yo, take him off, man.
You got to be the DJ. The playlist you just made was crazy.
Oh, listen, I love vibing. You know what I'm saying? So as long as it's a good playlist, then you really good. So hey, if you need to tap me in for DJ, I got you.
Yeah, because it's the transitions. You can't go from okay, how you said call me Mr. Call me. You can't go to
Erykah Badu.
Yeah, that's not gonna everybody in the club in the party gonna be but you know what I'm saying? You gotta have the transition crazy. You gotta go to flex.
Exactly.
You gotta I don't know. It just gotta be a vibe,
Exactly. It especially with Dallas music, because it really be. You got people for example, your genre and your artistry is more I want to put it in the car when I'm riding and just vibe out to it. You know what I'm saying? And then you got you know, Young Nation that made you want to get up and just like get crazy. So tell me a little bit about like how you even decided that way to go in terms of your artistry, because that is so different than what Dallas is used to.
I feel like, of course, you know, like influence was, of course, Erykah Badu. Like whenever I first started on SoundCloud, we're just listening to her and SZA and so many different neo soul type vibes. And my dad used to work for Eddie Reed. So it's kind of like, it was just like a different, you know, like a different introspective, just trying to create soulful music. And then I started branching out and just getting inspired by everybody. You know, Drake's a huge inspiration to me, Nirvana, Flatbush Zombies. And I was like, damn, I got to create, you know, like this sound.
Those are so many different sounds though, but that's kind of what you are, is so many different sounds.
Yeah, it's like, cause I still want, I'm a rock star. Like I'll be crowd surfing.
You dress and act like a rock star. Like every time I see you, the shades, the like, you just got that rock star look.
Nah, thank you so much. I feel like that's the shit that I be trying to like tap more into, especially now, because it's like I'm still trying to find out what my brand is. I just know that I love being cool with everybody and just like spreading love. And I'm not gonna act like I'm perfect, because I'm not. Like I have my bad days and my good days, but I think that's my main goal right now. Like, what is a Kaash Paige? What is a brand? Like I know everybody will, like my hat and the hair and the curly hair, but of course that's a brand, but also that's just women that love to wear hats. You know, like I've been wearing hats since I was a kid. Like that make my side, you know.
Right. So, it's like your signature. And I feel like, so, okay, you mentioned you're still trying to figure that out. Do you got like a clothing line coming out, or what's coming?
I would say just more a simple fact, like I'm really open to a lot of different things right now. Like it's a lot of opportunities coming my way. I think it's just about timing, you know, because I feel like I just started back dropping music. And so it's just, I'm kind of getting my feet wet again. And I just feel like as time starts to grow and I start to get on my rise again, it's just going to all make sense. And then eventually I feel like a clothing line will come. Because I got a cult fan base right now, but I feel like my main focus is getting this music out, you know?
Right. Okay. All right. So let's talk about, because you said Drake a little bit. So you've had some heavy hitters show love to you. You had Drake, Bo Millie, Dreezy, like Koi, Yella, like you just had some crazy people just show love. Like, what was that like when you first saw that? Like, oh, people really rock with me.
Honestly, it was kind of just like gratitude, you know, like appreciative of that because people don't have to, you know, like that's one thing I have to realize and accept. People don't have to post you. People don't have to comment under your post and this, that, you know, and some people just busy, so they don't really see it with the algorithm now. But it was kind of just like exciting, you know, like, hey, like they actually in a whole different city or state or whatever, getting put on my music or already been hit. So I don't know. And I just get excited about that. It's just like, bro, everybody in the world soon gonna start to find out like who I am and my music and what I represent. So
that's kind of scary though, low key.
It's kind of scary in the sense of social media. Like I was just telling myself this morning, like social media it's the best thing that ever happened, but also it's a beautiful nightmare because it's just like you want to be out there and you want to, you know, like be social and post your face and this, that, but also there's so many people that see you and can have an opinion on that, you know, so it's just like, you'd be like, but also it's about knowing that these people are also at their houses, either miserable or just hating because they just want to hate, you know? And it's just like, I don't know why the world is like that sometimes, why people spew. Like, understand, we from Texas, so we be roasting and we be scoring, like, put the big shoes on. Right. But people nowadays take your shoes, put them hoes on something else, put them on a meme. Like, they just be dragging it. Like, damn.
Hey, they got more skill sets than we had, okay? They able to edit it together and everything. We ain't had that. We just scored and kept it moving.
Exactly. And it was never personal. I feel like the world got really sensitive nowadays. So it's just like, you know, you got to really just watch what you say. So
yeah, facts. And like, when it comes to the negative comments, like, how do you decipher from constructive criticism versus like people just hating?
So I feel like whenever people are like, if somebody's like, oh, her music suck or this, that, or she sound like so-and-so, my whole thing is, baby, you got to check my whole catalog. Like, if you actually, you can listen to this song right now on somebody's blog or whatever, but that don't mean that that's what I sound like in all my songs. And that don't mean I'm going to sound like that next week. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm growing every single day. And I feel as if that's what people have to understand about artists. We're going to make some songs that you might not like, but other people gonna like them. So it's just like, I feel like, of course, always be true to your opinion and how you feel, but don't try to make it seem, like negative or just hateful, because that honestly hurts my feelings. Like,
right. And you could just unfollow. Like, I feel like I would rather unfollow somebody than just harass them and say, like, you're like, that takes a lot of time. It's like you low-key a fan.
Exactly. No, it's people that really do stuff like that, and I pray for them and hope they figure out what they want to do in life. But honestly, it's like, no disrespect to those people, but you're in Cali and you're in Texas and you're in this, that, but where are you right now? Hating on your phone, on your couch. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not even doing nothing. Like, it don't even be making sense. So I feel like one thing with me, I try not to even go on the blogs or go on shit like that and like pay attention to what people saying. Cause I'm like, regardless to the day I die, people gonna talk about me, even if it's good or bad. Like,
I feel like a lot of y'all say that, like, I don't even look at it. It's not even that deep for me, but it's just like, I don't understand. I could not look. So like, how do you not look? That's so hard.
I feel like, of course, you want to take a peek. I feel like you at least take that first peek, you know what I'm saying? And you just be like, you go through the comments and you just be like, all right, cool. But I'm a skimmer. Like, I just be like doing this, that, and I'll see, a few good comments, few bad, and I just be like, all right, cool. But I'm not gonna steadily keep going back to it. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like if you steadily keep going back to it, first off, the comments is gaining. So it's just like, I feel like that starts to mess with your mindset and how you feel about yourself. Somebody be like, oh, this is that. Like, people be like, my lips dry. My lips are naturally just pinkish. Like, I don't know how to help it. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? But like,
please leave me alone. I was born this way. Yeah.
Yeah, like, I'm not gonna get in the comments and be like, man, you, this, that. Like, I don't got no, there's no reason for me to do that because I know how
craziest stuff. They'll be like, oh, she had crust in her eyes. Like, how did you even see that? Like, for real, like, how do you, some of the stuff they noticed, like, I think I was looking at something and they were like, oh, her toe's not done. And I'm like, I had to zoom all the way in. Like, who has that much time? That is crazy. So I want to talk a little bit about Drake, because you met Drake. Mm-hmm. That was dope. What was that like? Like, how did that set up?
Man, I remember the day I met Drake, it was actually funny because it was like this girl and she was like, oh yeah, like, I'm really cool with Drake. Like, I can get you in his birthday party, this, that. I'm like, all right, cool. Like, I'm down. And mind you, I was in my homie Lambo at this time. Like, I didn't even live in LA. So I'm like, I'm pulling up fly.
Right.
I was 19 or 20. I don't even remember. But I was just like, oh, this is gonna be crazy. Right. And so we get there. She can't even get in the party.
Wait, like, did she pull an Atlanta on you? Isn't that an Atlanta episode? Wait, hold on.
Bro, she can't even get in the party. The people, like, she came with like 15 girls. Like, it was a lot of girls. Right. And so I'm just kind of like, I don't know how I'm gonna get in the party, but I just know I'm gonna get in. So I'm just sitting, I'm rolling up or whatever, and I'm laughing. Cause mind you, everybody's outside trying to get in. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's not like you feel like you alone, but it's kind of just like, first I'm not gonna stress to get up in no party. But if I know that it's like, I know a lot that's going on and people just trying to make sure, like security and this, that, like, I'm just relaxing. So then I see OVO Mark and he was like, Kaash. And I was like, yo, what's up? And then he was just like, why you outside? And I was like, trying to get in the party. He was like, trying to get in the party. And he's put his arm around me. He was like, who you with? And I was like, I'm with Lou. And I just seen all these girls and I'm like, I'm with like her and she brought everybody else, but I don't know what you want to do. And so he was just like, her three friends, cool. All right, let's go. So I'm like, all right, shit. Like, all right, so we get it.
So you got her in the party.
Yeah. And I'm just like, bro, like, that doesn't make no sense. But I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. But I appreciate her even like saying that she could, because around that time, as me growing up and being younger, that's somebody I looked up to where I'm like, damn, like his music hard, this, that, I would love to meet Drake. But also it's kind of like, that was my first time getting into LA scene life. I'm still young. I'm not even supposed to be in here. You know what I'm saying?
Like, because you said you was like 19, 20, so yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just like, all right, this is lit for me. And so when we get in, I just remember he was like, what we drinking? We drinking Hennessy and we cheers of more life. I'm like, oh, but I didn't even meet Drake yet. I meet Drake whenever I'm chilling in the section and I see him walking. I'm like, damn, he finna kick down. He don't know who the I am.
Right.
I'm just chilling in the section. He get there, and we start getting closer. He started like laughing and smiling a little bit. And I was like, yo, nice to meet you and happy birthday. My name is Kaash Paige. And he was like, I know who you are. I know who you are. He gave me a hug. And I was like, oh, that's crazy. That night was weird because it was like I met him and Kylie Jenner like damn near at the same time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she was like, I love your music. I'm such a big fan. I was like, yo, this crazy. Like, tonight,
yeah, you're
wow.
like, I'm just here chilling. Like, but it's super dope that y'all love me. Like, I love y'all too. Yeah, that's crazy. So then y'all, because he follows you on IG, so then y'all like exchange numbers, or he just followed you after that?
It was more like that night. I asked to take a picture with him, and then we got the picture or whatever, and then it was kind of just like I posted that. He followed me, he posted, and I was like, oh, like that's love. And then I just started seeing him like at events more casually. And so then we eventually, as I said, then we eventually tapped in or whatever. And I was like, all right, that's cool, that's cool. But he's always show love, and like time will tell, like I feel like that's the best way.
So do you like who? Obviously, Drake is somebody you want to collab with, but who else are people that you would like to collab with?
For sure, I want to collab with The Weeknd. I would love to collab with Tim. She's really hard to me. Who else? Oh no, I'm really open. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm really open to working with a lot of people because I'm on that like international wave. Like I want you to be able to see me at EDM festivals, turning up, and see me at like reggaeton. Like like I just want to be involved in everything. Where it's like you can't put me in a box. So I don't know. I feel like whoever's dope and whoever me, I'm down to collab and just vibe.
Okay, so you brought up some like neo soul type people. Tell me about some like rappers that you want, like people that we wouldn't expect you would want to collab with.
Yeah, of course, Dirk. I feel like Dirk's hard. Who else? Future. That question is so hard to even think on the top of my dome right now because it's like I'll be open for everything. I'm just open for everything. I feel like it just depends on the vibe. I'm an energy person. Like I'm not finna force, and I'm not finna like if I don't like the song, I just don't like the song. So I feel like it just depends on timing and if it happens.
Have you had that situation happen where like somebody wanted you and you like did not like the song at all?
No, I don't feel like it's been like that. I feel like just if I'm ever in a room where I'm not with the energy, I'm just gonna leave,
Period. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Like
so
you don't want to be involved in that.
Yeah. So you talk a lot about energy though, right? Like you big on like vibes and energy and making sure that your piece is like centered. So like, but in this industry, I feel like that's hard. You know what I mean? Because so many people are putting up a persona or a facade. So tell me like how you decipher between what's real and what's not, to be honest.
Honestly, I feel like you have to just understand it's not real. It's literally not real. I feel like the industry it's just, of course, everybody, it's a what can you do for me type situation. Like somebody just reached out to me yesterday and was like, hey girl, how you been? And I'm like, oh, I've been good, this, that. Yeah. And then like literally, I got these records for you. I want you to listen to. I think you'll be good.
I'm like, probably every day, low key.
Yeah, and it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I understand that we already got that type of relationship or friendship where you can send me stuff like that and I don't feel a way about it. But it's like, don't act like you checking up on me and want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Or just trying to like get something. Or, oh, we should go to this festival, this, that. Yeah, you trying to go to the festival because you know I got the plug? Like,
yeah, like, do you really care about me, or is this just like an exchange? I feel you. That's hard though, especially being so young and you're wanting to like build these meaningful relationships to grow, and then you're meeting people that you don't really know what their agenda is.
Exactly, especially relationships. Like, man, there'd be so many girls that talk to me.
They trying to be your girlfriend. I'm just saying.
Or it's like they do music, and mind you, I don't mind if my girl do music. Like I would love for us to collab whatever together. But it's just like, are you trying to talk to me to get on? Or are you like on your own little way? So it just be weird. It'd be so weird trying to fuck with creatives. Like, I feel like
I probably would not, like, if I were you, not talking to someone, because it's like, I don't even know, you trying to get me to hop on the track, or are you really like into me? Like, that's hard. I hate that. Okay, yeah. So, well, I'm glad that you have the maturity to be able to decipher, like, you ain't for me, you got an ulterior motive, or just like you at least vibe it out to see. So, but I want to talk about the day in the life. Go ahead.
No, I said, because sometimes you can put up a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, most not even on that, but you so used to everybody.
Paranoid, yeah.
Yeah, they just like, I don't even want to vibe with you. So I just feel like I just let time tell. And honestly, I feel like advice for other artists, you know, it's a marathon, and this is not easy. And I feel like we just have to learn patience, because it's like, I still ain't blown up yet. You know, I've had my hits and this, that, but also I still got to work. You know, I still got to put in work. I still got to create more music. I still got to build up my brand. So I just feel like it's all about letting that be known and consistency, and accepting the fact that you're not going to blow up overnight, you know, or you're not going to be the biggest artist in the world yet. That might be written for you, but you still got to take these steps to get there, you know? So.
Facts. So I want to talk about the day in the life of Kaash Paige. Like, I want to talk about what do you do for fun? I know you said you love, you know, hanging out with your family. Clearly, we know you love to smoke. You know what I mean? Like, but what's the day in the life? What do you normally be doing?
I'm a roller coaster head. Like, I really try to go to like a lot of amusement parks. I can go to 2 amusement parks in a day. I get like high off adrenaline, if that makes sense.
Doesn't that, like, so I used to be a big roller coaster. Like, I want to go on all the rides, but like, ever since I started seeing in the news about people like really dying, like, I was like, hold on, I got a family. I need to rethink this.
Exactly. And this is the thing. Like, I'm such a roller coaster head. Like, I create roller coasters on my PS5 and sell tickets. Like, I want to have my own theme park. So one thing that I would say when it comes to stuff being in the news, people at these theme parks should not let kids operate rides. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. People that are operating roller coasters need to have their engineering license, need to already be, you know, in that career field. I feel like that's very dangerous for a 16-year-old to press the button and be like, oh, y'all good? Y'all ready? All
right. Because they're not paying attention to everything. Exactly.
Yeah, like, we're not ready. Like, is getting killed. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just not what's up to me. And honestly, I feel as if theme parks should just take a break right now and like figure out if the rides are stable, put like beanbag dummies on their roller coasters to see what the weight is, what this, you know, like just different things. And I feel like they're just not taking it as serious. And I just want to be involved in that, because I really love roller coasters, and it kind of messes it up for me when you on a roller coaster and you like, damn, somebody just died last week. Like, you know, so it just be psyching you out.
Yeah, it definitely does, especially when you're one of those people that love roller coasters, and then it's like, is this even safe anymore? Because I feel like growing up, I never saw it as much as I've seen it lately.
Facts. And the thing is, especially with the guy, the boy that just passed away, you know, condolences out to his family.
Right.
It's the fact that nobody else was letting him on the roller coasters, and then one kid, you know, just be like, are you good? And not even checking it again. You're like, that's so carelessness. Like, that's, I don't know. I don't like stuff like that. That's why I'm like, kids should not operate roller coasters at all.
But I think to your point, like, if you had someone that was certified, just like you have someone that's certified to fly a plane, or you have someone that's certified to, like, this is not just like, I like, even the ones that are pop-up, you know what I mean? Those make me super uncomfortable now, because I'm like, how did you do a whole park in Redbird Mall, like, in one day?
You talking about carnival rides and stuff? Like, when people can just bring the ride to the park.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Those are sketchy to me. Like, be spinning around, I'd be like, oh, no.
Or like those big Ferris wheels that's like a pop-up. Like, no, I'm not about to hop on that at all.
Like, y'all made this last night. Like, what's going on? Like, I don't know. I feel like all that stuff nowadays is so weird. I feel like the world is so crazy. You never know.